Hey YouTube, today we are going to repot. And what kind of plant is this?
A black hawthorn.
It's a black hawthorn. So here it is. So this is already wired up, but it has a sister plant that is just straight up. It's about this tall. So, oops, it's about that tall. And what we did is we wired it and then we spun it down. So it's really cool looking, I think. So we spun a bunch of these little branches. The trunk has been curved. The top, this is the top here. I don't know if we could switch to this being the top, because you can see right here it's now the top branch. But this is the thickest branch. So we'll see which one of those, but actually looks pretty neat. So rather than just being straight like a classical, I'm just gonna give this a little bit more flair. So then we're gonna put it into this pot here. So it's a nice pot. We got somebody that makes them on Etsy. Does a really nice job. So pretty good quality. We'll see how they go. I think the guy's name is Rob. But we'll link the his information in the comments or in the description. So really nice pot.
It's Bright Side Bonsai.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Bright Side Bonsai.
Bright Side Bonsai.
Handmade stoneware ceramics.
So we will just secure this. Make up a mix of akadama, some peat moss, and worm castings.
And the dirt that's already.
So, and we're going to use a little bit of the dirt that's already in there. So I don't want to have too much of this bark here. So we'll have to see what we can get out of it. And yep. So let me get this pot all prepped up and some soil mixed up. And you know, since it's a deciduous tree, I wanted to put something that was a little bit more substantial in it. So that's what the worm casting is for. I should have bought some compost and put it in there, but right now we only have the worm castings. So we'll see what goes, and we will pick up when we get this when we get the dirt started into the pot. So repotting a black hawthorn. All right, so see you in a second. All right, so we took it out of the pot. So taking a look, he's got some fine roots. Not as many as I thought, or wanted a little bit more, but they're coming all the way out of the bottom. So maybe he's got enough there. We're gonna have to take a look at this main tap root and see how far down it extends. We might have to trim it, probably like to here. So, because we got the pot already, so it's only like that deep. So that's, usually you don't want to cut the tap root, but in bonsai you do cut the tap root, but only when there's enough fine roots. So we'll have to see. But yep, so we got the pot all made up, getting ready. We got the screen down in the bottom there. We've got some supporting wires here. Don't know if I'll use those or not. After we get the plant in, if it stays by itself, I could pull these back out. So some people like using them, some people don't. So generally I don't, but sometimes I have to, you know, just to make it so that it'll support whatever's in here. So, oh, wow. Okay, looks like that taproot goes way down. Yep, it's all the way down to there. So this is only going to be that far. So we're going to have to see. All right. Well, let's see what we need to do to this here. Okay, we'll have to bend those up so I'll help it stay on the bottom.
That's how it came, because they grow them in long sleeves.
Yeah.
And you have to bend it, and that's it. I wouldn't cut them.
Yeah, all those vine roots are coming off of these tap roots.
Maybe in a few years they can be cut.
Just try to be real careful. I don't want to bust up all those fine roots.
That's how both of them are, because it's a tree company that grow them. So they were in these big long sleeves. You might need those wires to tie down the main root.
Yeah, to tie down the top root.
Yeah, to
tap
tie
roots.
them. Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel good about this.
Well, don't bend it too crazy.
No, we can't get into the pot until we get these things bent.
I bent them when I got it, because it was way tighter.
So we got those two out. That one's really thick. Got two more to go. These two are wrapped around each other, I think. There's that one more to go.
And we might get lucky. He's staying.
He's staying. Okay.
Well, first we need to get the mix going.
All right. Yeah. Let's just see what we need to do here.
Put some of that extra dirt back in this pot.
Just trying to bend them a little bit so that it'll. This is majority right here is the majority of his fine roots. So we'll just have to put them down there. We might have to just sink them in and tie his main all these tap roots down so that they can start growing. So something like this.
Yeah, that should work.
Okay.
Should we pause and make our mix?
Just put them over here for now. Stay. Good boy. All right, let's see.
Is that too much dirt? He is a flowering tree.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to keep a lot of this deciduous material, dirt here. So just mix a little bit of the akadama in there and the worm castings. Okay. I think we can should use up the rest of this bag of worm casting.
That's a lot of worm castings.
Yeah.
Yep, you can put too much.
There's nothing.
If it dies, we know why. It's killed by worm poop.
Strong stuff.
Like I said, it was killed by worm poop. It's not very much.
It's only one of each. That was probably barely enough for worm casting for that. Leaving a lot of the original dirt. There we go.
Don't leave that open. I think we should have a little more akadama than that.
We'll see. We don't have much room.
It's more than you think.
That's good. Just one little bit. For this one here, it's a deciduous tree. It's flowering. It wants organics.
What's the noise?
It's the heater.
You better put one of these meshes in because you're using dirt. That looks like
Okay, what's that? Mesh pad. Okay. All right. Just leave that in the bottom there. Okay. All right. Put him over here. Stay. Good boy. Okay. These branches are a little long, or the roots are a little bit long. Can't cut them.
I can't.
Nope. I got fine roots on the end. It's going to be tricky. I have to make them bend again.
This is up top too high, but here's you can pull it off.
What?
No.
So, okay. Let's see. Thick one's over here. So maybe we'll go this direction. But the majority of it's over here. Ooh. Okay.
Don't suffocate it. They do have to grow.
Yep. But they also do have to stay in place. There's a lot of pressure on it. Okay. I think I'm just going to leave that like that.
And push them down. Is it centered?
I think so. But it's...
It looks centered. You got to push those wires down, though.
This one I also don't want to get them all caught up in the roots. Oh, okay, can't cut that.
Need something a little thicker?
Yep.
Those aren't much thicker.
Let's move this down here for a second. Go. Okay, it's off by 1/2 centimeter.
Ugh. Redo it.
All right, not bad. And this is what I would call the front of the tree right here. So, looking pretty good. We got her in place. Yeah, put a little stick there. No, you can tell. So she comes back out and then she prays to you, or she shows respect. All right. So, and I'll call it a she. You know, because usually the round pots are more feminine, so they say.
But that's not true.
And then the square pots are masculine.
Actually, it depends on what shape the tree is as to what pot it looks good in.
No, I'm just saying with the pot itself. So
That's a manly pot for my manly tree. It's so manly, it has thorns.
yeah, you see the thorn there?
All black hawthorn have thorns.
Okay, let me get the rest of this soil.
I said there wasn't enough.
There will be enough.
There won't be.
There'll be enough.
You still got 1/2 inch. Look at my ring showing.
Yeah, and I
don't know what you're going to do about that.
got plenty in here.
Unless you're going to put it on a slope.
Okay.
You want a mini one?
No.
need to push it all down. It's soil. If you don't, it's going to poof up and it's going to drop dramatically because there's not enough. I know you're trying to make it seem like you were right, but you weren't. Here, hold this while I do it. You're not doing it enough. I don't think we're done with the dirt. Okay, so you got a root ball sticking up here.
Yep.
I don't think they're supposed to be exposed.
No, but it was pressing down.
So we need
Pop
more
back
soil. Because that's too little.
Maybe just top fill it with akadama.
Well, because I was thinking of growing moss.
You could put the moss on the akadama.
That's a lot of akadama to use to get it up to that.
Let's see, we got
Yeah, it should be down like this.
Yeah, it's because those roots are springy. So let's put some akadama on the top.
It still wants to come back.
Yeah, that's why we've got it tied down. So just gonna have to let it go until those roots bend. So in a couple of years.
That's really gonna bug me.
So, all right, here, hold this.
No.
What, do you want some more of this?
I think I do. It's really gonna bug me, man. It's not centered. It's lopsided.
It's getting pushed up from the springiness.
Yeah, but you put thick enough wire on it that it should have been held in place.
There, it looks good. Then we'll just top it off. And it'll look really good.
Where's the akadama?
Right here.
I wasn't planning on using it. I was going to use moss, but I can do it.
We can do moss still.
I found a moss that grows in the sun, but it likes its soil moist, so I don't know. This is going to like it being that wet.
Okay. Voila. All right. She's just starting now, so got plenty of time to let her grow. But we got some styling. We'll have to see what we're going to do with these, if they need to be there or not, but I don't want to ruin any chances. This one's probably going to come out to here to fill this side out. So we could probably already wire that actually. So let's just take something here. Mm-hmm.
It's a fragile little
They're
branch.
very. So you got to be really be careful. Oops. There we go. I got him. There we go. Actually, make this guy go this direction here.
Hmm.
Little contrasty.
I don't think I like it. Hmm.
Oops. I'm on the wrong side of the river. Usually you want all your wires to come up the same.
That's a little too much. Let's not go crazy. And you've turned this to grow back into the tree. Cut the long wires off.
Okay. All right. So that'll fill that. This will fill out here, and these will fill back there. Got a little tiny one right here, but
Is this bark going to be able to even grow with all that wire?
yeah.
Because how?
Well, as it comes out and
Like,
starts to
look at the
swell.
size of this piece of wire on that.
Yeah.
It's like putting a toe chain on a chihuahua. I mean, I think it's a bit extreme.
Yeah, but that's,
So he keeps moving.
yep. So we'll just keep that going.
I don't like it that it's not sturdy.
You gotta wait. These things take time.
It isn't that. I just want him in there even. That doesn't take time. That's prudent planning. So take your
Okay.
stick. I mean,
All right,
it
looks
needs to be
good.
like this.
Yeah, I got the wires tied down. We even pushed them down. It's the weight of the the springiness of those tap roots that pushed it back up. Nothing else I can do.
I need a big rock.
Just let it go. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Once it grows, some of that springiness will come out, and then we could even
No, it doesn't.
we could eventually get rid of the tap roots when we got enough fine roots. So
Wow. Where's the front?
right here.
That
What?
is not centered. A.
Hang on a
It
second.
needs to go over like an inch.
We'll just bend it over this way here.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
I could have done it myself. I really should have just done it myself. Okay. That's really going to bug me.
Here, make this your front right here.
Nope. The front's the front, bro. It ain't centered.
Here, hold this.
You can bend that tree any way you want. It isn't centered.
Okay.
Don't break the tree.
Here, let's try one thing. Okay. Okay. There we go. I torqued on the from the bottom. Did a little bit. Okay. One centimeter. Less than a centimeter, actually.
From the trunk?
Huh? Yeah.
That's a 1/4 inch, bro.
Huh?
That's a 1/4 inch. What did everybody else look at it? Oh, yeah, centimeter. It's
So-
more like a 1/2 inch.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it is.
It was all the way over here, okay?
It's the same spot it was.
So it just needs to move a centimeter over to the left.
1/4 inch to half.
To your right, to my left. So, just over in the middle, in between that. So,
Which would be the
I think
center
it'll be
of
fine.
the pot. Yeah, but you always do.
Huh? That thing still has to grow.
Yeah.
It's
If it's centered, it grows better.
no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. That's going to annoy me. I gave you a huge pot
Look at
with
it
a sapling.
from here.
Oh, let's make sure we look at it from here, because you don't want to look at it any other way because it looks jacked up.
That's off by even less than a centimeter. That's like a 1/4 of a centimeter.
You mean 1/4 of an inch?
A 1/4 of a centimeter.
Yeah, sure.
So,
YouTube can decide. And leave it in the comments.
okay, right there. Versus right there.
Oh, you're
Okay.
trying to look at him stretching out the stick.
Some people. Do you ever have those
Right?
kind of people that are just, yeah,
That want it done right? I
It
don't
is
know.
done
A lot
right.
of no, it isn't.
it is too.
It is not.
It's fine.
I'll do the next ones myself. Jesus.
Okay.
Would have been better anyway.
So, repotting a black hawthorn. So,
But not straight.
it is too.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Thanks, YouTube, for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, so we'll bring you more content and show you as, as these are, grow.
Or die.
And we'll see if they're still straight or not. or is centered or not.
It can be centered if
So,
it isn't from the original.
yeah.
Whatevs.
All right. Thanks for watching.